I'm more than just a collection of fancy pixels. I'm actually being driven by a real human actress and her dynamic motion capture through Unreal Engine. So what are you waiting for?
I've got some very interesting news for you guys today, and it has to do with Epic Games. So if you don't know what Epic Games is, Epic Games, they are the company that is responsible for Unreal Engine, and probably you've played Fortnite. So Epic Games are also the guys behind Fortnite, Robocall, the Unreal Tournament, the Battle Breakers, and the Unreal Engine itself. So one thing that has made Epic Games go viral despite Fortnite and before Fortnite was even born was the Unreal Engine. The fact that you can make your games and you can have very photorealistic lighting. And another thing is the Unreal Engine has become one of the best engines when it comes to creating games. And it has not just limited itself with creating games, it has also found its way into the automobile industry, into product design industry, and into architecture as well. And today we have a very interesting news, which I think it is very necessary for me to tell you about. And it is the fact that Epic Games just announced that they have decided to purchase 3D Lateral. And 3D Lateral is a company that has the leading edge when it comes to creating digital humans. And if you don't know about digital humans, I'm going to put a link in the description so that you can check it out. And these guys, they have been doing stuff together. And as at last year, we saw when they had a merger, not really a merger, but they had a collaboration with the guys at 3D Lateral, where they created some very significant and very appealing 3D characters. And one of them was the one of Andy Serkis, and I'm going to also put links in the description so that you can go ahead and check it out. And they were working together to create a game called Hellblade. I think that's the name, Hellblade. And this was something that actually sparked a lot of conversation of what is the limit that we have, how much can we get characters to look way more human, how much can we go and get things to look way more photorealistic than they are presently. And so they have this merger, and what this is strongly suggesting is there might be a lot of improvement that will be coming over to the Unreal Engine. And if you go over to Unreal Engine, I'm going to talk about this in a second. If you go over to Unreal Engine, you will find out that this merger has actually started. Okay, so the guys here, I think 3D Lateral is a company that is based in maybe Serbia. I don't really know, but I think it's a company that is based in Serbia. I don't know. But the thing is, they have actually done a lot of stuff together, and I think it is the right time for them to actually merge. Okay, say this is a Serbia-based group, so I was right. So it's a Serbia-based group. So they've done a lot of things together, and I think it is time for them to really merge. And this is one of those acquisitions that when they happen, you are extremely excited about it, because you know that over time there is going to be a lot of development. Another shot that you might have also seen is this shot by Unreal Engine. This was also another shared project that they made together, which is a boy and his kite. And this was one of those projects that when it came out, everyone was quite astonished and excited about how it looks. Then the second news is that Epic Games has also purchased Agog. If you don't know what Agog is a small group of developers that have come together to create an AI script. And so the script is actually called Skookumscript. I think that's how it's pronounced. And what it does is it's tied directly to Blueprint and at the same time with C++. So if you are trying to maybe get some AI enhancement and maybe you cannot get it to work with Blueprint, by default, before the purchase, you go over to the site here within the Agog site, or you go over to the marketplace and then you can purchase it as an add-on. But then being able to purchase this company as it stands now simply means that all of those things are going to be embedded directly into Unreal. Maybe not now, but maybe over time there might be a rework over to see how these things work. And one other thing to note is Unreal Engine is also for free, and not so long ago they started working on something that has to do with DataSmith, which simply means that you can now export your stuff from both 3D Studio Max and from SketchUp and all that directly into Unreal Engine. So they're giving us all of this stuff for free, and I think the one that has to do with DataSmith is actually called the Unreal Studio. So these are things that when they happen, you just hit with so much excitement, because you know that in the coming years there is going to be a lot of development that will be coming to the industry through this particular app. And also I've also seen these particular app being used for pre-visualization. I think one of them that I can really remember is the Mad Max. So the possibilities with Unreal Engine is actually limitless as it stands, and they have one of the best fogs I've ever seen. The volumetric is amazing, the lighting, the rendering, I think it's the best in the industry right now. So if I would suggest, I think this is going to be like the very best time for you to start learning Unreal, because if all of this feature comes, it is going to be a lot for you to just take in at once. But I think if you want to get into the gaming industry, definitely there is Unity and all that, but most of the things that are being featured in Unity right now are basically things that have been existing in Unreal for a very, very, very long time. And another cool thing is that Unreal seems to be a bit more stable than most of the stuff that we've actually tried out in Unity for a while now. So what are your comments? What do you think about this? I would like to know what you think in the comment section below. If you like this video, please simply give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. And until I see you guys next time with another update, peace.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you.